The waters past the sharp lava rocks in the pipeline are dangerous to swim in, but our children every day go to school and swim in the dangerous waters of another pipeline.
Great job.
Well, since Mother's Day was coming up, I thought I'd just turn myself into a mother. And in so doing, I asked myself, well, really, what is it that I would do if I was a mother? I said, well, I'd teach my kids certain things, right? Best of my abilities. For example, learning. I would try my best to say, hey, you know what? Get charged up about learning, man, really, because if you can do that, then you are going to have a gift for the rest of your life. The gift of learning, you can take that with you wherever you go, and that will support you. See what you can upload into that fantastic, beautiful mind of yours. Yeah. And then what? Well, the next thing would be like, don't believe anybody. What? Yeah, don't believe anybody. You know, examine for yourself. Evaluate for yourself. Look everything up, right? Find out what all the words mean, what people are saying, what they're really trying to talk about, because if you believe someone, that you don't really understand why, and what you are doing then is you're setting yourself up for some type of situation where they're taking advantage of you, and they can abuse, harm, etc. And we really, really don't want that. So that's why we don't believe anybody, and we evaluate for ourselves. I mean, that makes sense to me. Now, how do we evaluate for ourselves? Well, we ought to say, well, if we're with someone or we're working with them or studying or something like that, and what we do is ask ourselves a question. Now, if we're with that person and whatever we're doing, are we becoming stronger? Are we becoming clearer? Are we becoming more creative in and of ourselves, or is the other person that we're with becoming more powerful, more dominant, more self-creative, more controlling? And if they are, that relationship is not working for us, it's working against us, and that we would want to stay away from and change. All right? So what's the next on there? Oh yeah, alcohol. Alcohol will poison you. It will affect your brain. It will cause you to walk around and urinate on yourself, not knowing or remembering what you are trying to do, and cause you to bleed into your own body, and it will make your life very, very difficult and painful. The next thing, fast money. Anyone that comes up with fast money, let's do fast money this, fast money that, that's against you. That's a fast way to get to prison, all right? Fast money. The only thing fast about it is that you're going to prison. Very, very fast. Fast money. Yeah, that's good. Over there, right? Very, very fast. So remember, fast money, all that is a fast way to get to prison. You're going to be locked up, clocked up, boxed up, and then people are going to line up to abuse you. So that's a very serious thing to consider. That fast money, turn around, go the other way. Fast money. As fast as you can, run from fast money. Resistance. Do not resist yourself. What is resistance? Resistance is when you speak against yourself, right? That's when you say, I'm not enough. I'm not strong enough. I'm not good enough. I'm not powerful enough. I'm not clear enough. I'm not wise enough. I'm not together enough. And all of that creates one thing. It creates a giant block against you creating what you want in your life. That is the result of resisting yourself. Now, you also don't want to resist the police. You don't want to resist arrest. You don't want to resist cops because, well, we know why. Because that's a real fast way to either get locked up or to get killed. So we do not want to resist ourselves, and we don't want to resist the police. Oh yes, addiction. That's another one, that addiction thing, because with that, no matter what you're addicted to, drugs, alcohol, chemicals, sex, shopping, tobacco, nicotine, all of that is going to result in one thing, which is going to be pain in your life. You're going to be in a state where you can't stop doing the same thing over and over and over again. You're doing the same thing again and again and again. And what is that? You're hurting yourself. So you hurt yourself that way time and time again. That's what addiction is. When we don't stop it, when we don't stop hurting ourselves, we continue to do whatever we're doing that's harmful to us. That is a state of addiction. And it's very painful, and it will block your ability to create what you want in your life. The last one, detach. And we want to detach from what? We want to detach from outcome. We want to detach from all outcomes. All outcomes. Why? Because detaching from the outcome is like so we don't get linked into expectation. What is expectation? X is out of, specto is the see, so we're looking outside ourselves for something to grow, to get something. We're looking for a certain result in a certain way, and then what happens with that is we get attached, and the link of that is pain, so we're hurting. So what do we detach from? We don't detach from our dreams, we don't detach from our goals, we don't detach from achievement, we detach from the pain of an expectation turning out in a certain way. That is what we detach from. And we detach from that pain. You can do that in different ways. One way is to imagine a short wall, just like this table. Imagine a short wall, you're looking over it. What are you looking at? We're looking at sort of a movie. We're looking at a movie of all these things that have occurred where we have attached pain to. So what we do, when we go over to that short wall, we are no longer allowing and giving away our power to these things that occurred, those stories. We're watching them from a distance, and we're releasing any connection with pain. Why? Because if we have that connection to expectation, we're going to hurt, and we're going to be uncomfortable. And what happens when we're uncomfortable and we hurt? We can't focus. We can't create clearly. So that's the reason we surrender that. We hold our own power. We surrender and give away that pain. And then we're able to even go across that wall and be functional and be active and be effective because we're not distracted. We're not pulled away. We can focus, and we're more powerful in that state. We're learning. Believe no one. Evaluate yourself. Alcohol will hurt us. Fast money will hurt us. Resisting ourselves and resisting the police will hurt us. Addictions will hurt us. And unless we detach from the outcome and expectations, detach our pain, we will hurt ourselves. So